See, let me make a bold prediction for this episode, yeah? This feels like one of them episodes where one of us is going to crash out. I don't know. There's a degree of violence in the air. I don't know. I asked Zikora to do an intro, and he said, just put gunshots at the beginning of the episode. Like, I don't know why you're feeling like that, but I'll just do as I've been instructed. So.
Again.
I don't endorse this, just for the record. Actually, let's do something. We have some cheerful media opinion. We used to have clapping or drum rolls or things like that. Let me see. I really didn't like that one. I think the contract. You are onto something. You are onto something with that one. But how do we begin? The usuals, yeah. Hello everyone. Welcome to episode 12 of season 2. Person Never Rest. Emphasis on the 12 because I didn't even realize we had done that many episodes. Today, as usual, I have my OG brother / friend, Mr. Baritone, Zikora Chukwu Obiora. Chukwu, your name?
That's not even my problem first. You don't demote me from best friend to friend. Make I dey understand first before we step into my name.
You go meet Siri now. Siri is your newfound best friend.
One L. I'm not going to hear the last of it. One L. Yeah.
Oh my god. To be fair, yeah, no, I don't think there's any room for chit chat on this episode because there's this. I don't know. I have a lot to say, but I feel like ranting a bit. So let's just get into the crux of it, yeah.
Let's go.
But before we get into this episode, yeah, let me give some disclaimers.
Yeah.
Just Makande lawsuits. just some disclaimers, yeah. I was initially going to call this episode literally I was initially going to call it utter woke nonsense, and basically I would have a bit of a rant about woke society and all that back and forth and stuff. But I was advised to have a rethink by my advisors, my very wise advisors that like peace. And I've actually gone back and I've thought about it, and the things we're about to say or the things we're about to discuss, they're not exactly nonsense. Neither can they be classified as woke. Like, if anything, is a testament to how we've come or how far we've come as a society. You know, whether it's growth or recession, I don't know, but it's how far we've come as a society. Yeah. So some of the things we're about to say or some of the things we're about to share with you are just things that maybe on your day-to-day or in your life or in your experience, either vicariously or you've actually experienced it yourself, but like you've stumbled upon this thing and you've been like, oh wait, this is new, or actually we've come a long way with that one. Like this is kind of new. This is, I don't know, is this where we're at now? Something like that, just in that line. And ultimately, like when I see things like that, I just have this slight question at the back of my head when I just basically go, like, what would my ancestors think about this? Like, I take it back to how things, or how I know things to be, and I just basically ask myself, what would my ancestors think? So I'll give you a random example before we move on. I once worked in a bar. make everybody day clear on what I'm about to do.
Go.
Yeah. So I once worked in a bar where I had to sell alcohol-free whiskey to someone, and I was looking at the bottle.
Slow it down. You had to sell what?
Alcohol-free whiskey. Yeah. And no shout, yeah. I was looking at the bottle and I was pouring the bottle of whiskey that didn't have any alcohol in it.
So,
And I was just thinking, like, what would Ragnar Lothbrok think? What would my ancestors think? Imagine
See,
telling.
Imagine
Oh my
going to
God.
go and give Amadeo her schnapps, alcohol-free schnapps.
Bro, like right in front of the OB. You know when they do, they go pour am for ground, make ancestors taste am.
Make
Yeah?
ancestors drink.
And it's just alcohol-free whiskey, man. Alcohol-free aromatic schnapps. It's just
Nah. I beg.
anyway. But for the sake of this episode, I will try. I can't make any promises, but I'll try not to pick any sides. Yeah, I'll just like now I've dropped this alcohol-free whiskey thing. It's up to you guys to decide if your ancestors will approve or not. My own is just to say what me have seen that that has made me think what will my ancestors think. And having said all that, I believe I've covered all the legal bases as my lawyer will be.
Let it
So, Zeke.
be known. That I am trying my best, or I will try my best, to keep myself in check, so that even as I share because Samuel has said it all, but the things that I have noticed that I am going to share are things that have confused me more. So please do not be surprised if my ancestors take over in this episode, in the course of this episode, and react to certain things. Just know it's my ancestors taking over. Okay?
Oh my God. No, but I don't know. 2025 is crazy, man, because we're just about to say some basic stuff. We're spending like 7 minutes to explain to people, like cancel culture people, that
Like,
we come in peace.
do we? See, all right. In fact, let's get it out there. I'm going to give you one because you've hit one now, yeah. So
yeah, I've started off. Wait,
I
let
wanted
me
to start.
know. Do you have a lot? Let me know how many
Brother,
things I'll be
see,
saying.
I can't
today.
actually just know that we're going band for band because whenever I finish, I'll tell you.
Okay. Just
Okay.
when you need me to come in, I'll come in. Don't worry.
Okay.
I get to
I haven't.
see.
Oh wow! I wanted to ask a very question before we start this thing here, but I'll just skip now to my thought process. So, first one that I've noticed, or number one on my list, is fashionable braces. Like, you don't have a medical condition, yeah? You just
like
have
dental
fake braces. Yes. They are fake braces that you just go and put on. You don't have a condition. You don't need what?
Is that a thing?
Oh, brother, it is a thing. There are tooth gems. Tooth gems, I understand. Grails, I understand. But braces, why?
Just for the fun of it.
Yeah, just for the fun of it. You see, you feel like, oh, people that put on braces, they look cute, and then you now put braces on your teeth. There's see, for someone that puts on prescription lenses,
yeah,
never for once have I settled down and missed, like, how do I put it? I don't look forward to having to put on my glasses.
Yeah, true.
Because I want to be able to step out. You have to put a lot of thought into your outfit so that it matches whatever, like your glasses and everything. So it's at this point now that I've tried to make like different lenses for different occasions with different frames and everything. So I think I speak for
pop.
Yeah, so I think I speak for most of the, glasses wearing community when we say seeing people that have no condition, yeah, just put on the glasses and then every 2 seconds you guys are tapping the center of the whole thing like this and pushing it up and yeah. So if the glasses one can give you this reaction, yeah, imagine how it is for someone that they had to get these braces from like way back and then you just decide that this is going to add to your aesthetic.
This is funny to me because the glasses one, I'm guilty, yeah, because there was a time in
I know.
Suka.
That's why I called you out. I know.
There was a time in Suka where, to be fair, it was part of how I passed in that school because I come in, I wear my glasses, I look serious, I look like I'm here to study. That school is, you have to do some extra tricks and and I like the glasses. So, but the braces one, every time I've seen braces, I just assume that like you're trying to get your dentition sorted out. I never knew people actually did. never did that.
Now you do.
I wonder what my ancestors think about that one. Okay, how do I want to start this? Should I go? Okay, let me start small. So, quick question here. How do you think? What do you think your ancestors would think about you drinking sparkling water? Because honestly, yeah, this isn't a dig at sparkling water, yeah. This is a dig at water, yeah. Any form of water that isn't just water, because I've seen somebody buying ironing water before. And I asked him what he was doing. He just said he's buying like ironing water, like water for ironing. Water that you put and it was expensive, like special water for you that you put inside your iron. Your steam iron. So that's
wait. See,
so you put and it's got like different fragrances as well. So you can get plain water, you can get strawberry water. So I'm not going to say anything further on this, but I just think the water I know, or at least my ancestors from stream, will go and fetch our water, put it inside that udu. And that's the water we used to bath. That's the water you used to drink. He used to cook.
Hey.
Now we've got sparkling water, spring water, mineral water.
The sparkling and still. The sparkling steel, spring, tap, like
bruh. And they're all well bottled and packaged. But it's the ironing water that killed me, man. It's that one that murdered me. So but like I said, I'm not picking any side. So I'm actually have a bottle of ironing water right here. So I might me on it. I'm just here to point to people in the right direction. That's all. That's all I have to say.
Okay, that's you being kind. So this one now, I'm going to steal this one from Woze. He said this, like he pointed he showed this basically. He posted this and then I was like, okay. So was it happened to go to a burial? Yeah.
Okay.
And at that burial ceremony they brought a hype man. So
you say one for the DJ, one for who? Person they grave, they hype up.
Bro, do you understand? Like
that is diabolical, bro.
Like we play too much in this country. We play too much.
No, bro. See, I'll pay to be there. I can't even lie.
See,
like I want to hear what he said. Man would be saying. Yeah, I want to know what he was saying.
I just was it lost his shit.
why, like, wait till they call those people with the next of kin, yeah? This is why you shouldn't care about next of kin. Yeah? You shouldn't care. Because you work your ass off and leave money for your next of kin. They go use money where you leave for them. Call hype man for your burial. What the hell is that?
I mean, old taker don't go now. New taker don't the rain.
Bro. God. Nah. This one is that. This is me. This is me trying to be neutral, yeah? But that's insane. Oh boy. Really, it's God that will save us. Where do I begin? Okay, I have one more soft one before I start ranting. There's this thing that people have done, yeah? And this one, I don't even think I'm confused about how my ancestors feel about it. I'm pretty sure my ancestors don't like. I'm pretty sure they are pretty upset about this one. But again, I'm neutral. Yeah. First off, they rebranded Okrika to Thrift. And since they started calling it Thrift,
the price
it's no longer cheap.
The price, like. I don't understand who organized the baptism ceremony for Okrika.
Who sanctioned this rubbish?
Why?
Because people used to go. You wake up. I think they were like designated days. Wake up like early Sunday morning. People would unleash layers and layers and layers of used clothes.
Your Igbo, Atobel.
Thank you.
Akobel. Your Igbo, Akobel.
Bro, you would go there and pick stuff for next to nothing, bro.
Pick
Nothing.
Stock. Like,
now,
okay, this one. Now once ring light fall out.
Yeah. Now it's Thrift. It come call out the other one now vintage.
No,
you know?
yeah.
It's
Don't
killing
even,
me, bro.
don't even. See, I want to. You went with Thrift, yeah. I want to bring their big brother.
Yeah. Okay.
Bespoke.
Okay. Take it away then.
So their big brother Bespoke, because I think Nigeria is where English words come to die. Once words come into Nigeria, yeah, we use that word until that word regrets ever crossing our
back
border.
to where it's coming from.
Do you get, like, ever since, all I knew for Bespoke is leather made things, like bespoke shoes, watches, tailoring, like clothes and
tailoring.
everything, outfits.
Yeah.
Tell me why I'm looking through the internet one time. Then I see someone's flyer, and I'm saying, "Come get your bespoke egusi, your bespoke odudu, like bespoke soup." How now?
Make the soup no bespoke. I don't understand.
Why? Why are we like this, Nigeria?
Bro, what is? No. The thing is that when you said bespoke egusi, you knew what you were doing, because what the hell is that?
No, because tell me why you.
Wait till be bespoke egusi, man.
It was your bespoke meals. Like, how now? And I'm looking at them like, okay. And you sat down and you crafted this out like this. And I felt, if it doesn't feel right, it just didn't feel right. So I'm like, my ancestors, I don't know how you guys would have felt, right? Because I mean, you probably flogged to learn this English language.
to be fair, like, just to be neutral and we are is it impartial judge, yeah. To be fair, like the word itself probably just means, special, like specific, like tailored to someone's taste.
You. Yeah,
more or less. So it could probably just go across everything. So bespoke egusi is not it's technically not correct.
It's heavy on the probably. See, you're dancing around this thing. It's just heavy on the probably. Because, if you Google the word, if you check the word out in dictionary, they give you examples. Craftsmanship, like this, when you're talking about leather works, your tailoring, your clothing items.
I'm going to play devil's advocate. I'm going to play devil's advocate. Yeah, I'm the lawyer defending this person.
Okay.
Soup making no be craftsmanship.
Yeah. So because it more inside the soup na leather, na craftsmanship.
See, I swear, thank you. No. Like the case is won now because more inside.
Nah, the fact that I indulge your madness.
There's leather is present. It's gonna be full.
See, are we going to make it through to the end of this episode?
A clown. Wait. Let me get one off my chest that I think. No, this one's a bit serious. And I really don't know what my ancestors think about it, yeah. And there are some people that might be triggered by this. As a matter of fact, it might be one of these things that you just manifest self. you know when people say it can never be me, then it just ends up being you. But the other way I'm going to say it. Proposals, yeah? Like wedding proposals.
Oh yes.
I'm very confused. Let me just use the word confused. I get confused at whenever I see this thing people do where you're seeing clips where someone has publicly proposed to somebody and they're telling you say yes, and the person says no. I'm always wondering, how did we get here? Like, how did we get here? How did you end up proposing to somebody without having that initial conversation with the person? And how are you unsure if somebody is going to marry you or not, and you decide that the best way to find out is in a cinema full of 100 people? Like, bros, like, if we call them outside for like, if we just call them for corner, say, how far this marriage thing, how you see them, like talk about it first before proposing to me inside the village square. Because it's funny when you consider how far we've come. Like when you're actually talking about your ancestors. Before, if I see flower inside someone's garden, I go with my people, we talk to their parents. Like, it's very formal. Before we start with all the grandeur and all the grand gestures and things, we actually have this civil conversation before anybody moves on with anything. But I genuinely find it, like, when I see it, I'm always like, maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe I'm too young to understand how we got here. Like, maybe I just haven't experienced that kind of love that just makes you, bro, like, I'm just going to ride on a horse and go propose to her in front of the mountain where everyone's there. But honestly, like, I'm always very confused, and I'm just wondering what my ancestors would think. I know what my ancestors think on this one, but it's quite confusing.
My question is, what do you people talk about in the relationship? Because for some reason there has to be a time when you guys would talk about like the future together. And
I swear.
What are you thinking about when the conversation is going on? Like, are you listening to what she's saying, or are you listening to what he's saying, or is your mind somewhere else? Do you get it? Because
it's confusing as hell. Like, except it's a case of maybe somebody's just lying. Yeah,
that one did.
But I never think, when I see those things, I never think that's the case. In fact, I can almost tell you that's not the case. This is just
some people say, some people are of the opinion that you should know me, I do not like PDA. Yeah? So
True.
Why would you do that to me outside? That if you do that thing outside, I'm basically just going to be too shy, embarrassed, and whatever. So I will say no. If you had done it inside, I would have said yes.
That is cap. Like,
do you get that's a lie? That's a lie. That's a lie. Because see, they would have said yes outside, yeah. And then later when you guys go, they return the ring to you and tell you, nah, man, I can't.
I didn't want to embarrass you. Yeah,
You get. I didn't want to embarrass you, so yeah. So imagine what's now to now stop you from telling me no and then coming out later to now tell me, see, you know I don't like PDA. Why would you can't do that thing? Ask me again now.
It is that there's no way I'm accepting. There's no way I'm accepting that there's somebody that you actually see yourself spending the rest of your life with. You know, like you want to marry this person, but then because they asked you outside instead of inside, you say no. That's crazy.
Do you get?
Like, that's crazy. The answer is always going to be the same. It's why you should probably ask indoors first. Like, probably just carry and go on call and say, how far? Even,
Right.
as a matter of fact, like, if you're going to be very cultural, like, after you ask herself, many people would even say, go as far as asking the parents first before you waste your time and do...
No, ideally, because you ask her finish. The people that have the hand, the people that actually have the hand, because it's not, you know, if forgotten is, I have come to ask for what? Your daughter's hand in marriage. It's not there. I want to marry you. I want to go and ask your father and your mother for your hand in marriage.
True. So it is that I don't know how we skipped all those steps and we got to the point where somebody is taking my ring and throwing it on me in the market square. It's just a massive step. It's a leap.
And then some people even go bolder and add slabs and throwing whatever, like flogging you with the flower. Like, come on.
That's hate. That's just as hate crime.
You never loved that, man.
Police will be involved.
Like, please.
I don't die, man. I actually don't die.
Speaking of weddings. Speaking of weddings. So there's this new trend here in weddings now that has me a little bit confused.
I'm
confused because no, slow down. So, you know, growing up here, what we knew was, there were going to be a bachelor party, or a bridal shower and a bachelor party, yeah? Bachelor's night or whatever. The eve before the wedding or something like that.
Bachelor's night,
So they turn up, whatever, the groom and his boys turn up and everything. The bride and her girls, they do them, and then after the wedding, the reception, everyone goes home. Isn't that it? Honeymoon starts straight up. Now, the new trend, because it has gone on and slowly it's being normalized, yes, is I don't know if people actually do have bachelor nights again or the bachelor parties again, but what we now see is after the ceremony itself,
after the wedding ceremony,
after the wedding ceremony in church, there's a reception. Then there is an after party in the reception hall.
Yeah.
Basically. So I don't know how we switched the whole thing. Yeah, because I think my concern is the bride and groom. That's just me. Yeah. Because I never reached there, so I don't know. But the amount of groomsmen duties and cousins and friends that you've seen walk down the aisle, the whole wedding period, the fanfare of it is you're tired. I like to believe that they're tired.
The word is exhausted.
Thank you. So, where do you people get the energy, to still turn up and have like a proper full-blown after party? Because now people even raise the bar like this. People do dorime for the after party, yeah? People bring gorillas and everything for the after party.
Every time there's gorillas now. Every time.
Yeah, so I'm like, where do you people get the energy? Because I know for some, there's this argument here with this thing. It's most of your guys might not have come in the night before or whatever, and most of them came through on that wedding day, and they're going to spend that day and then they're going to leave. So this is like the only opportunity you guys have to turn up with everybody. It's like the final send off and everything, and you have your honeymoon to now focus on. 1 weekend, 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, whatever you guys decide. All I'm just concerned is it because you get to turn up with your people one last time that you soak up all the exhaustion and you're like, tomorrow I can sleep in for all that I care. But for this night, we drink to the glory of God. Is that what you guys do?
It is that question can't be for me, because I wouldn't know. But I totally agree with the exhaustion part, because I don't know how people pull it off. Like there's like sections of parties. There's reception, party. Yeah. There's party for maybe around 8. Then the old people will leave.
Yes.
Then the main party now, where Gorilla go come, will now commence. Then some people even still do the night before parole. So, bro, not getting into that. All I will say is that not be so my ancestors they run am that year. That time you could just come, do small, do 1 or 2 palm wine arrangement and
I think before there was always the bride and the groom going off like together. Everyone waves them.
You actually ride off.
Did you get the ride off into the sunset? That was what we did. Now
that was literally what it was. Like
now the sun don't set. Now King Kong the enter hall.
Nothing concerns us at sunset, man. I don't even think do people even still really, really do honeymoons these days. People just spend too much on the wedding and they don't really,
and just get into the marriage one time.
Yeah, they just get into the marriage, because to be fair, that wedding budget loud, so I wouldn't even blame anybody for. But to be fair, I would blame you, but that's another story.
See, let's just leave. Sorry, we're dancing on landmines here. Just
no. This on now. Go on, person go shoot me.
Come out of there. Just come out.
let me take us to somewhere light, very light one now, because once I have a ranting session, then I have to just make a small subsection for football. Yeah, so I'm going to let out all my footballing rants. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, just a few things to be fair. Number one, I don't know how Maradona will feel about this one, but there's this guy called Vincent Kompany. I'm sure you're familiar with him, Zikora.
Yeah.
But for people that don't know Vincent Kompany was the manager of Burnley last season, and last season, Burnley, that were playing in the English Premier League, got relegated under Vincent Kompany's management. So tell me why Vincent Kompany, despite getting relegated with Burnley, is now managing Bayern Munich, one of the biggest clubs in the world. I don't know how that one happened. I don't know the kind of wokeness that thing is, but I think one of the worst things that has happened to football is just the whole results don't matter anymore. Every manager is trying to do the same thing, are trying to invert wing backs, play ball playing defenders, ball playing goalkeepers. Like, I miss the times where Ronaldo would just carry ball, dribble, score goal, but I don't know why we're doing all that. But like I said, I'm not spending too much time on this one. Then I don't know how Maradona will feel about a defensive midfielder winning the Ballon d'Or. I'm not going to spend too much time on that either, but I think that's I don't know. Then I don't know how Vieira and Roy Keane will feel about the level of respect that goes into the game now, because you see players, they will be coming out of the tunnel and the opposition team's club badge will be on the floor, like on the ground. And no, they will go round because they will say to step on it is disrespect. It's just a badge on the floor. It's just a badge. But now the game is so, like, you see people hugging, like, no more. They throw punch again, all this kind of stuff. So, well, like I said, I won't spend too much time on this. People that agree with me, they will just be there nodding. They'll be laughing. But there are people that don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Then there's this thing that I'm very conventional with with jersey numbers. I believe number 9 should wear 9s. I believe number 3 should wear 3s. Like, those, each position on that field has its number. Like, the 5 should be a centre back, the 8 should be a midfielder, the 10 should be an attacking midfielder, the 9 should be a striker. So I don't know why Wilfred Bonny was wearing 2. That striker in you. Even Samuel Eto'o, when he was at Everton, was wearing 5 at his back. it's insane when you see someone running at you and the person is wearing 3 or 2, and that is the end of my football rant. So
Alright, so let me also
can they tick off my
calm
list now?
things down. I want to calm things down a bit, so because I think I've been on.
This guy.
I've been guns blazing. Alright. Have you seen chocolate flavored peanut butter? Bro. You know what's crazy, yeah? Because I saw it, yeah? And there's Nutella, yeah? And then it's many variations. And then I'm seeing peanut butter. And I'm seeing the normal peanut butter, there's creamy, there's nutsy, that's the chunky ones with the peanuts and everything. And then I'm seeing chocolate flavored peanut butter.
Nah, people need to go to jail for that one.
See?
Because I've seen some outrageous stuff as well, but chocolate flavored peanut butter.
I didn't understand what I was tasting.
Nothing.
I didn't understand what I was tasting.
Wait, you even taste them?
Yeah, I got it. I got it. So I was curious. I wanted to know, yeah, what gave you people the audacity to do this? Like, why do you have to ruin something that was just on its own? Like, peanut butter was goated on its own. So for you to now try, it's like saying, I know you guys like Nutella, but hey, we can do better. And I'm like, okay, let's find out and everything. And
yeah, but how would that taste? Wait,
brother,
to be fair, wait.
don't do what you want to do.
Wait, I'm thinking, bro. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be devil's advocate, and I'm also trying to be neutral. Yeah. Now that I think about it, it might just end up tasting like Snickers. How far?
No. I use it though. That's the thing. I got it, and I've been sold. No. My ancestors are pissed off. See, my own is just. It was shocking, yeah, to see that you guys would do flavored peanut butter. So I am scared for what comes next.
Yeah,
because they've experimented with this. It has worked out. So that's my concern. Yeah. What is coming next? I'm not complaining about this one. I'm just like, since you guys have seen, there's this confidence that comes with trying out something and it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get bolder. And then
I think I've seen is it chocolate flavored shortbread?
Thank you. Oh Lord. I haven't bothered to taste that. That thing had Twitter going crazy because people were going crazy on Twitter. But speaking of shortbread, do you know they have the mini shortbreads now?
They should avoid me, man.
They have the mini shortbreads, not one biscuit, not just one slice or one biscuit. No, I mean mini, like they're tiny cubes
like speedy biscuit diet now.
Yeah, the way we had gala. Remember how you had the normal sausage gala and then you had the mini gala rolls? Yeah, so there's the mini sausage shortbread. That's
me self way day. I'm young, but this is making me sad.
The normal pack was already not enough.
Yeah,
one pack wasn't enough. You now make the mini ones that if you just open the pack and you turn it in like this, everything has finished in one go. Like, we wanted you to make it last longer. You guys made it.
I'm crying. Nah. Anyway, I'll be keeping an eye on you. Let me see how the peanut butter with chocolates performs in your body. You can know if something bad will happen to you. So
no fear.
I have a subsection on money, but let me the subsection is just titled money, but let me hold on that because there's something I should have probably said. You know when you said the whole hype man hype man for burial thing. Probably should have
Yeah.
followed it up with this one, so I'll just drop it here because I totally forgot about it. There was this time I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw a skit from Sabinus. Sabinus not my guy, so I always watch his skit. But
Yeah.
usually they do skits now. They will advertise betting sites. Make sure you use. They will now say something about how you can use this and get voucher. Or it's always some sort of product. Either it's
Yeah.
some app. Yeah. So that's standard skit making in Nigeria. So tell me why I opened this Sabinus skit and he's advertising a crusade in London. Like Sabinus is doing church. Like, hey, go. I can't remember. Let's just say the name of the crusade is unique water crusade. So hey, go to, make sure you come for unique. There'll be miracles. There'll be this. There'll be that. There'll be that. I'm just like, bro, like, bro.
But you know that the concern here now, yeah, because I think this is where I will play advocate. I'm not playing devil's. There's no devil in this one. I'm playing advocate.
Okay. I'm listening.
I want to believe. I want to hope. I hope
Yeah.
that that's his church. Yeah?
Sabinus Church. It's not Sabinus' church.
That's a
Because-
calm down now. I just said I hope.
Okay, you want to
yeah?
hope.
No, I want to hope because I don't want to believe that a church,
A pastor.
pastor, would hire influencers to promote an upcoming
Gig. An upcoming concert.
please.
Grab your tickets. Grab your tickets now. Make sure to use Sabinus promo code.
Come
As
now,
you're buying.
no, stop.
Use my promo code Sabinwa for discount on your blessings. I saw that thing. I don't think I've talked to anybody about it since that day. I just saw it. I nod my head. I continue scrolling.
You see the problem with human beings and friendships. As far as friendships go,
Yeah.
you have been convicted and conflicted, to talk to anybody about that thing. And then when you talk about how you don't want to go to hell alone, you decided to rope me.
Now you know.
You decided to rope me into your madness. Because tell me why.
To be fair, I wanted to get your reaction because I can admit that you're probably stronger in faith than I am, so I'll give you that one. So it's just I want to know what my man Zeke thinks about people selling church concert like saying an app. I mean, like grab your tickets to Burna Boy's concert. Just come and receive your blessings. That's insane, man. And when you actually consider the scope of like the skip making industry, and you try and put a price on that pastor probably paid probably like in the millions for that shout out, more or less. And it's just, I don't know, something about it feels off to me. But like I said, I'm not picking any sides. I'm not trying to pick any sides.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm back.
Back with violence.
So the one that I have now, speaking of shout outs, is I love birthdays. I know you love birthdays. I know everybody loves birthdays,
Mm-hmm.
What I don't understand now, two things.
Yeah.
The first one is this term in ADI. In IN and then ADD.
You don't need speller. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That one, I do not understand the thought process behind that thing. But the main thing, so that one is not even my problem. The one that's actually my issue here is reposting your birthday wishes. Like, I mean, someone uploads you and says maybe, for example, it was your birthday, yeah? So
Yeah.
I post your picture and I'm like, happy birthday, Zanga, yeah?
Yeah.
On my story, on my feed. And then you see it and then you just repost it. You don't reply anything or you don't say anything about the post. You just repost it. So, and that person was then now post you repost. So like on your birthday, I come online and I'm seeing that Zimzo's story is like long. It's a chain thing. So what exactly is going on?
What's
Like,
going on?
are you really turning up today? Only to now open up your story, and all I'm seeing is repost. You get, it's just the same picture.
And it's the same picture, yeah.
Different captions now. The same picture, different captions. To be fair, yeah, I understand I think I would understand if maybe I was trying to repost, like I was trying to post your birthday, like I was trying to say a prayer for you on your birthday or a wish, and maybe I make some jokes that are maybe inside jokes to us or our friend group and everything. So you repost it to either make like a disclaimer or banter more on it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So you're bantering more. So anyone that sees it, they've seen like maybe what you said, what was said, and then what you have said and everything. So it now makes sense. But just happy birthday, or even some people that just repost and put emojis like the cake and the balloons popping and everything, and then you repost that. You don't say thank you. There's nothing. You just repost it, and then you just keep reposting it. I do not understand. I really don't understand.
This birthday one, yeah. Why I would not be indulging in this conversation is that there's some Easter eggs to it, yeah. And if you decide to start drilling, this is the part where we would actually get in trouble. This particular one, because I've seen this thing, and I've got strong opinions on some got very, very strong opinions on some stuff. But the thing is, I think to be neutral is just one of those days that, like, in the end, it's all about celebrating. So, you just have to give it to people however they choose to celebrate. I don't know why you're laughing like that. I'm trying to be civil here.
Engineer.
No, you have to give it to people. But that one, yeah, because honestly, Fashi, no judgment or anything. I actually get upset because sometimes especially when I see those tiny dots, I want to see turn up, like entertain me. I did my room. I know they're anywhere.
It's your birthday.
It's your birthday. Let's see you at the club. Let's see you singing some Drake Nokia or something. Let's see you shouting, bro. I can't even, like, it's just you now end up seeing a long chain of this. It's actually the same
photo.
That's 70
see,
people.
because like I said, I just said I don't understand the thought process behind it. So that's where I'm coming from. I don't understand.
Yeah.
But another thing is, if I think this one is also for the people that maybe wish people and are looking forward to those people reposting the wish. Like, do you get me? Like, if it's that person's birthday, yeah, I don't understand why you are waiting honestly, for he or she to repost. Oh, please, Zimza, please, just move on. Yeah, just move on, please. Move on.
Hi, good. Anyway, like I said, today is not about violence, guys. Today is about peace. Today is about being neutral. Yeah. So
you start with
well, I don't know. That one, no, we can't go further with that one. So it don't like you said. Let's move on.
Yeah, we're back, please.
Hey, okay. Since you're going to sensitive places, let's talk about money for a bit. Yeah. I don't know how our ancestors will feel about the things we do with our currency.
Things like what?
First off, yeah. You know how we spray money, yeah?
Yes.
You know we spray money, but
Yes.
you realize that in order to get fresh notes, yeah, most times, let's say I want to spray money, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and 50k in my account. There'll be somebody at the door telling me to give him that 50k. I'll transfer that 50k to them, cash. Like I'll transfer it to them to their bank account, and they will give me back freshly minted notes. But it's not 50k they will give me back. They give me back like
Yes,
35. They give me back like
30. Which one
35k.
is, where's the 5?
Like,
Where's
so-
the 5 on top? It's 30.
In one swift transaction, yeah? No
Yeah.
value has been created. No value has been. Nothing has happened. You've just lost 20k because you want to spray freshly. Like this isn't, like I said, this is something that I'm sure I'll be guilty of. So I'm not picking sides. I'm not judging anybody. You understand? I'm just
that-
bringing it to.
It's
I'm
part
just
of our
bringing
culture
it.
now.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
our
just
culture.
bringing it to our attention that why are we using money to buy money? It doesn't make any sense, man. You're using 50, like some value 50,000 naira to get 30,000 naira. You scammer. That's one.
Whoever discovered the rates here is I doff my hat to them, because for you to start it and you stock like this,
I don't know.
you try.
But it's just one of those things that I feel like if you're not Nigerian and you run it by somebody, like if you run it by somebody that isn't Nigerian or isn't in Nigeria, the person will just have their eyes wide open, like, what do you mean? Because what do you actually mean? But we do it. Then there is I'm not going to say too much about this one, but I think I don't know how why are you laughing?
Sorry.
I don't know how my ancestors would feel about people putting their dating partners on an allowance. I don't know about that one. So yeah, I don't know. It's given. I don't know. I don't go talk with it they give, but you know, if you're a woman and you're paying,
make I talk for you.
if you're a woman and you're putting your boyfriend on like 100k a month, or if you're a man and you're putting your girlfriend on like 100k a month, just for being your girl, you know, like just just for being your man, you know. Notice, you see how I'm being very inclusive here, yeah.
It's not going to make them take it easy on you.
Because I'm not leaning to one side, you know. I'm just I'm being very neutral here. Yeah. I just think let's forget about the culprits, yeah. I just think that I think it's a bit of a dangerous way, you know. You're literally buying love, you know, and it probably depends on the reason you do it, yeah. But the way it goes like this, you know, the way it is, you know, people will leave their partners for not paying them allowance, and I'm just wondering whether it's Zenith Bank employee that you are, Abi. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. Na love I dey do, I mean, like gate man I hire. Wait till be this. Like, Jesus. Then the last one on my money list, make the no keep. This one is light, but I still think I don't know how my ancestors will feel about this one. But you see, those bouquets of money. Instead of giving somebody a bouquet of flowers, you give them a bouquet of currency, of naira notes. I don't know who invented that one. I'm able to see. I don't know what happened. I don't know the logic behind it. I don't know if you're trying to, because flowers have their own nice symbol. They smell nice to start with. They're beautiful. They represent something, you know, at least this is something that has lasted the test of time. Flowers are nice. Girls like getting flowers. Then Money is also nice. Like, so why are the person money now? I don't understand. But now trying to merge it together is giving chocolate flavored peanut butter. If you get what I mean, like it's just, it's just like those two things should just be on their own. Like there's money, there's flour. You understand? Why are you putting them together? Like, but there's somebody here that eats chocolate flavored peanut butter. So, like I said, we did neutral. we did very neutral. But I'm done. I'm done with my money rants.
Okay, so, alright. So this is, since we're talking about ancestors, yeah.
Yeah.
For growing up, when you want to get to the gym, yeah, all you were worried about was respect yourself. All you're worried about was, is there someone that is going to spot me in the gym so that I don't kill myself?
I swear.
That was your concern. You're always just going and you're trying to make sure that, okay, even if the gym is empty, I need one person that at least would be there in case of emergencies, yeah?
Yeah.
That was just it. Now, I think everyone has gotten into their creative era.
Yeah.
Or creative space, yeah.
Telling you.
The gym now is filled with tripod stands and phones everywhere. See, I'm concerned for different reasons, yeah. My concern, yeah, is not even about, because for some people, the argument is, hey, if you're not going to be looking at anybody, why would you? Please go down. That is not my concern. My concern
What is that voice?
I do not. Don't even dare.
What's be that voice?
So, my concern is, I don't want to be dying, yeah, because for guys that pump weights, yeah, for anyone that just lifts, yeah, you know that there is a time when every form of decorum, every form of packaging, every form of anything flies out of the window when you're carrying a weight. Like at that point, you're turning red. Your veins
you're
are
fighting
popping.
for your life.
You're fighting for your life. Do you get? And imagine if there was a phone and a tripod. Yeah, it's positioned on the owner, albeit, but in the background now, they can see you fighting for your life.
Actually, yeah.
And then, obviously, you do not care who this stranger is at the background. And when you want to post your video, you post your video because you look good.
But
and then when you post it like this, someone, because we're in Nigeria and we live for things like that, someone will just be like, that's not my problem. My problem is this bros for back.
Yeah.
Somebody save that bros for back. So, and then, bruh, you see yourself on other people's, like you see yourself on your own timeline.
Yeah.
And there are new sounds, there are new, please no. You should, please, leave the cameras at home.
On this one, I'm going to say something, because it's good to confess from time to time. I own a tripod stand, yeah? Mm-hmm. I don't take it to the gym that often, but I'll probably take it to the gym like once or twice. But it's mainly for whenever I feel like being creative. Yeah.
And
but
when
not
you're
necessarily
skipping,
not necessarily the gym. Yeah, exactly, when I'm skipping, yeah. But I'm a midnight gym bro. So I wouldn't even have a camera out when other people are there. But after my confession, I'll first agree with you, because there are people, like, I know there are gyms that share your sentiments with that one, because I know there are, especially if you try and sign up for like a corporate gym, they will tell you that you need to leave your tripod stands at home. Like, tripod stands are not allowed. You can bring your camera, but no tripod stands, no selfie sticks, none of that stuff, because like there are people, especially when like the age grade of the gym is like above like 40, like they don't want to see that, so but
because I don't also want to kick your stuff, or knock it over by accident. And then you now tell me that you now give me a bill for something like, just please.
This one is killing me because your ancestors will definitely have a thing or two to say about this one, because before men get their strength from going to the backyard or fighting some animals or something. Now, man, they go gym with selfie sticks. But
and
like I said,
gym wear.
Waiting to matching gym wear. Waiting with this one.
Nah. Now it just feels like the prep to go to the gym. The prep to go to the gym, is more than the actual reps and sets that we do in the gym now.
True. People look like gym now. People look good. Like people look good in the gym.
You go to the gym because like some people go to the gym because I'm trying to fight through life, yeah? I'm trying to knock off depression or whatever, and I just want to pour my sorrows into the iron, yeah? And then you get there, and then they use low self-esteem to slap you again in
bro.
But it's a win-win.
There was a time where like your gym wear, not be you the select them. It's your discarded clothes. Like
thank you.
You wear again. Shoe where you don't wear, where you know the two wear again. You rock.
That's sweatpants will be like say you don't they fade small.
Yeah, you just
that one now
is
no longer outing. It's no longer staying at home. It's gym.
Just old vest like this. Just put some shorts on. Go to the gym. Now,
but
bro,
now
you pop into the gym.
Stanley Cup.
Guys are Stanley Cup. Okay. Well, we've gone a whole hour on this bag. My God. Okay, I've got like two left. The two are not really that serious.
Oh, thank God.
Say like thank God. To be fair, this one is a bit. One of them is a bit serious, but it's just not.
Okay.
It's not something that I've seen happen so commonly. So I just feel like it's one of those. It's an exception and not the rule. But I've seen, when people, which is actually one of those things that it's a proper. How do I put it? Like when you actually think about how it used to be in the past, then there's been a massive change in this one, because I've seen people. You have a newborn baby, like maybe it's like 6 months or something, toddler. Then you create a social media account for the toddler, so Instagram account for your baby, and obviously baby know they talk and baby know they type, so it's just pictures of the baby. Then you buy the baby a present, you take a picture of it, post it on the Instagram. Then somewhere in the comment section, the baby is replying like, "Thank you, mommy. Thank you, daddy." But like, why they laugh? Like, make baby know they grateful. I don't understand. Like,
see, there's what
so this one, like, for me, I think it's a bit of fun. Besides the fact that obviously there's the security breach aspect of it, because you don't really want to be putting your baby out there like that, because some people are bad people. But besides that part, I just think it's funny, and I think it's when you consider the fact that go back in time, people used to hide their pregnancies. Like people like they showed that people were very, our ancestors are very, not as open like that. But now you just have people putting their babies out there. So that's all I'll say on the matter.
To be fair, the only thing that I have going on, the last thing I have here, so it's not really attacked. It's not really pointed at anybody or anything in general. It's just something else that was just confusing me that's happening now that I don't really get. It's airlines. You know how they tell you that there's a check-in luggage and then there's there's check-in luggage.
And there's like hand luggage,
There's hand luggage,
Yeah.
First is, I don't get how I'm traveling. I'm expected to have luggage. Like, first of all, is I'm expected to have luggage. Yeah. Second thing now is, so you're checking luggage, there's something like maybe, there's a particular weight
There's a weight limit,
expectation, yeah, weight limit. So now you cross the limit, and then they tell you, okay, take out some things from your, what do you call it, your check-in luggage, and put it in your hand luggage, and then carry it onto the same plane. I guys, make it make sense, I think.
Do you know that's insane? It's actually insane. It's insane, but
make it make sense. Like, there's liquid now. There's liquid in. So it's like, take it out from here, put it in here. It's in the same plane. Take it out from here.
That's the exact definition of bending the rules. Just walking, just tiptoeing around the rules, but just to make it work. Because technically, you're not breaking any rules anymore. But
yeah, like it's still me, or the one that they tell you, okay, pay for
the same weight.
Do you get like pay for the what they call it, excess luggage and everything? It's still me.
Yeah.
So there's no you can't take this luggage on the plane.
Yeah.
It just means but I have to now be punished for bringing something that.
Well, to be fair, it's just one of those things that ultimately I probably would agree with. It's just like a deterrent, just to keep the weight down. But it's a funny one. That's crazy. And the next one I'm going to say, which is my last one, it's also kind of like that, in the sense that it's just one of those things that you agree with, but you just look at it and you're like, wait, who do you guys think you're fooling? Yeah, because there's this thing now that companies do when they just, they act like they care about you, like they just care so much about your well-being. Yeah, so you see gambling companies, like, gamble responsibly, like, but now you set up the Bet Niger, now you put the odds, but they'll be giving you disclaimers. Like, some people will even tell you, like, take a break, make sure you take a break. Then you see, like, alcohol companies or tobacco companies in particular, they're just like, they'll be giving you like all disclaimers, warning you about the side effects of smoking, but all the while they are supplying you the same smoke or the same alcohol or the same products that is potentially bad for you, but this time with just a lot of care and love. You understand? So I agree with it too. I think it's a step in the right direction. Let me just put it out there. Officially, yes. But I just think it's one of those things that you look at, you're like, what will my ancestors say? It's just like that. So I think we've let it all out to the best of my knowledge.
To see, we have. So I just want to ask you. Something real quick. It doesn't have to do with any of the things that we did.
Okay.
It was part of. So I wanted to go to sleep yesterday, and random thoughts just kept popping up. So this one stopped. So I was like, okay.
Reese Murdoch.
No, not that one. So this is basically my version. Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know how you have those VR headsets, yeah?
Yeah.
So, question is, if you were playing like with a VR headset and you happen to doze off, like, yeah, you know how you're seeing movies and then you're just dozing off, yeah?
Okay.
In and out of slumber. So maybe you doze off and the VR headset's still going, the game is still going, yeah? And you wake up into like you wake up halfway in. How long do you think it's going to take you for you to realize that you still have the headset on and you're not just
first off, I would like to assume that they have fail safes for things like that, because I've tried the Apple ones and it just works with your eye movement. So I'm guessing that maybe when you actually close your eyes for long enough, it will just turn off. I hope that's it, because I took that thing for a spin, and bro, it took me like when they were doing like the whole virtual reality demonstration stuff. It took me underwater, and there was a shark right next to me, and I screamed out loud in the whole store, because bro, bro, I'm not even lying. Like, see, it feels like you're down in the ocean and there's a shark coming at you. So I wasn't having it, you know. I did my best version of screaming. So I'm just imagining you waking up, you know, and you just stretch your hands, you know, open your eyes. The first thing you see, maybe you're there on top of one mountain like that, or you're floating in the middle of the Pacific. Bro, you will lose your mind. Like, you will lose your mind, bro.
It just forgot to be like, how long do you think it's going to take? And
that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, but there's no way they don't have some fail safes for that. There's no way.
They should.
That would be mad. Oh well. Anyway, 70 minutes of undiluted ranting, I guess.
Yeah.
To be fair, like, if our advisors listen to this, they'll be proud of me not crashing out or you not crashing out, because I thought we've gotten that Kanye West politically correct tutoring. That was before he started ranting on Twitter anyway, but like, we started learning control. So we're just going to round this off, with some announcements. If you remember at the beginning, I was like, welcome to episode 12, and I emphasized episode 12. You already know where I'm going with this, because episode 12 is where season 2 ends. So we're gonna the usuals. I'll try not to disappear for 2 years again, but you know, you take that break, then you reflect on season 2, and you try and come back with more improvements for season 3. So life is currently life, which is crazy, because I already had a guest for March, and Ingo probably listen to this episode now. They wonder why I don't tell them, but this is where season 2 ends. It's been an absolute pleasure and honor to have, because I'm sure there's at least one person that's listened to the whole 12 episodes. So
yeah,
really glad that you are listening, or you listened up until this point. Special thanks and shout out to, obviously, number one, Sikora Obiora, for being ever present and actually being very encouraging at times and making this entire season 2 possible. Then no do any, just chop the thank you and shut up. Then
yes
special then thanks to every single person, starting from the Christmas episode, every single person from season 1 that made a return, albeit very briefly, to the Christmas episode, sent their lovely voice notes. It was really nice hearing from every single one of you again. Then special thanks to, obviously, Kratos Namdi, which is Ekweme, the man with a very long name. And thank you for coming in. It was really nice catching up with you. And finally, to the 2 girls of season 2, actually they brought a lot of light and excitement to this season, because it's just what they do. So special thank you to Nana and Choma, and just going to say that really, really, really grateful for you guys popping up, and thoroughly enjoyed recording with you and with every other person that's popped up in here. And you will be hearing from us soon. We're just gonna lock in for a bit, then come back. just lock in, just do small locking in, you know, just lock in a bit, then come back. Yeah. So that's been it. As usual, we're not ending with any wagers, because we're gonna end this in some peace, you know. So
yes, guys. It means Zimuza took the last L for this season.
It's what noble people do. It's what noble people do. Okay. They take L's, you know. They take L's for their friends.
And just for you guys know, we're not running away. It's not after we had this episode now.
I said, because the positioning of this episode was strategic. Before they cancel you, cancel yourself. Nah. We're we're not going anywhere. We're not going
See
anywhere.
you
So
guys soon. We'll be
we'll be
back.
back. We'll be back.
Better, stronger, funnier.
Less violent, hopefully.
Definitely.
So I don't know, man. See you guys. You probably get some sort of announcement, or you just see a notification from Spotify that season 3 is out. And when it does, Trust will be here. Trust will be happy, and trust that it will be the same high quality banter and camaraderie from us.
And bigger surprises. Bigger surprises soon to come.
We get surprises. We get surprises for this. Don't worry, we're going. Part of the locking in is pipeline locking in. Person the virus follow for the locking, so
definitely
do some drawing board stuff, and move. So, having said that, thank you, and I'm just gonna say goodbye from me and goodbye from.
Goodbye, guys.
All right.
See you guys soon.
Bye.